great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from New Orleans. Bayless Jones now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Off the play action. Jump. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now a shotgun hand off to Miller. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ball game.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on, set, go!
Chuck now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Here we go! Captain 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle!
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go! Rocco 80!
On play action, here's Shaw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready!
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set!
Trying the right side with Miller. Ball's out, he lost it. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go! Cougar 19! 70 Lion! He's checking crab! 70 Timberwolf! Ready?
First and 10. Here's Shuck. That's caught at the 4! It's an Orleans touchdown! The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Run begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Good sick. 180. Real. Tighten up. Bang. What's up?
Going to the ground again on first. He's up again. And finally stopped at the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First down, Tampa
Well,
Bay.
his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Check. Fresno. Done.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. On the screen, this is White. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Good. 180. Regular.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. Second down.
Run. 180. Real. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Good. 180. Hurry.
They send a man in motion.
What's up?
Third down run from White. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short, and the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy, but in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the give, it's Miller. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Chuck now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On the set.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Buffalo 8. Bronco 80. Check up.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Point it right. Point it right. Done.
Here's Baker to throw. Pulled in by his back. Right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, alert 30. 180. Rush in. Crash.
Irving on the inside give. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
180. Run. Check.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1.
20. Regular. Shit. Regular. Pistol. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. It's good to Godwin. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Good check. 180. Pistol. Watch the line, watch the ball, watch the ball. 10. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Real. 180.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10. It's a give to White. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set. 180. Alert. No. Hey, alert. What's that?
From the 23. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout called after the play by the officials, not by either team. It looks like we've got an injury. Yeah, tight end Cade Otten shaken up. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
180. Point it right. Alert. Done.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go. 16.
Shot. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shot. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Shot, first and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Oh, yeah, let's get up. Ready? Come on, baby, let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shot working from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Go.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Saints. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Shot looking to pass here. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Hut, hut.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Yaya Diaby on the stop.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Okay, break. 60 bases. Check. 70 line. Ready, ready.
Kamara can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180! What's up?
First down. Here's Baker. Inside. This is Ibuka. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Real. What's up?
From the 29. This one's taken in by Otten. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He steps out of bounds.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Good. 180! Run.
Godwin sent in motion right.
What's up?
Third and short, Mayfield. He's got White complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
20!
Motioning right is Ibuka.
What's up?
First down throw here, Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey! Done!
Mayfield on first and 10. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Run. 180! What's what?
Baker throwing again. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shuck now from the gun. He'll be caught by his back. Camaro. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Saints calling for a timeout. Their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
69, 18.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Regular. Go, go. Cut.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 180. Up close. Watch your key. What's up?
Baker now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Set. What's up?
A toss running right. It's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Gives this one to White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up.
180. Alert!
Baker now from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180. Pistol. Turn up. Kill. Hey, alert. Done.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch him right there. 180. What's that?
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. That's on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Good. 220. Hey, alert 30. Back out the backfield. What's that?
Quick on the draw to White. And he'll be met middle line to limit the gain to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snapper Mayfield. Has it at the 7. And that's a tailgate touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Lions.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. 60 Eagles, 60.
From the 43. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
King! Switch! Alert! What's up?
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180. Up, What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's got chunky yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 3 now.
70. Alert, push.
To throw, Shuck. This one's caught. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
And off again for Miller. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle. Unlock it. Ready,
They give to Camaro, left side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
70 Timberwolf.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. And it's incomplete on third and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And he will score. It's an enormous touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Pistol. 20. You. What's that?
Throwing Baker. Into the hands of Cole. And the Saints grab it. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand? So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Again, right side to White. Still finding room past the 45. 20, 15, and in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Chuck to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Check go.
Chuck now from the gun. He escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chuck on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play action, Chuck. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. That's caught left side by Vela. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Kamara running down to the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Screen here for Kamara. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Shut up. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Shotgun hand off to Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints down by 7.
Ready.
The ball on the 13. Once again, it's second and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Now Shuck to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion? Or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Even with a little time left here, Brock, kicking the extra points, probably the safer call.
And with that little time left, even if you do get the 2, still got a chance to drive down, your opponent does, and kick that game-winning field goal. Now you need some way to get the ball back in a hurry, and the chances are so limited.
Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Good. 180. What's up?
Now toss it here to Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
34-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Good sick. 180.
On the give, this is Irving. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 7.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
180. Hurry.
Putting a receiver in motion.
What's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Good. Let's go. 20. King. What's that?
It's White on the give. 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third and just 2 to go.
Down the distance, down the distance. Hurry, hurry.
Man in motion here. Third down, give to Irving. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.